Harassment has increased over the years, but restraining orders for those victims can be tricky sometimes.
Especially if the stalker and the victim don't actually know each other. But new legislation could change that. Capitol correspondent Amel Taliji explains.
In one case, someone was followed cross country after they met up online. And someone just showed up across the country. Really weird stuff and really terrifying stuff and menacing stuff.
Senator Andrew Gunardis says to get an order of protection against someone outside of a direct family connection, the process can take far too long. Additionally, he says this method hasn't caught up to the realities of the 21st century. His proposed Anti-Stalking Act would allow victims of online harassment to file a restraining order against their harasser without requiring proof of an intimate relationship with the accused. However, they would need to show proof of legitimate harassment that took place.
I know this person has done X to me, or has made this comment, or showed up at my place of employment, sent me an unsolicited message that I find to be very harassing or menacing. There would be some indicia of behavior that would not be considered acceptable or reasonable or normal. And then on that basis, the court could then, using its existing statutory authority, issue an order of protection for that individual.
According to a 2021 Pew Research study, 41% of Americans have experienced some form of online harassment, with sexual harassment and stalking becoming more common. With online dating, 37% of people experienced continued contact after saying they weren't interested. 35% were sent a sexually explicit image they didn't ask for. 28% were called an offensive name, and 9% were threatened with physical harm. Assemblywoman Natalia Fernandez says this bill would expand the jurisdiction of family court to allow victims to get an order of protection without having to go through a police investigation or arraignment process. In a statement, she says, "We're nearly a quarter of the way through the 21st century, but our anti-harassment protections are stuck in the past. In a world in which so many of us form connections online, victims of digital harassment are left vulnerable and without an avenue for protection. We're working to make that possible." The bill was just introduced this week, and they hope to get it passed this session. Reporting at the Capitol, Amel Taliji.
Well, there's a whole lot of fun